What are the legal arguments for and against the death penalty? When discussing the death penalty, many people wonder about the legal arguments for and against it. This topic is not just about punishment. It touches on justice, ethics, and societal impact. Let's break down the key points on both sides. Supporters of the death penalty often argue that it serves as a form of retribution. They believe that for the most severe crimes, especially murder, the death penalty is a fitting punishment. It is seen as a way to balance the scales of justice, providing closure to victims, families, and affirming society's disapproval of heinous acts. Another argument in favor is deterrence. Proponents claim that the fear of execution can prevent serious crimes more effectively than life imprisonment. They suggest that the threat of death may discourage potential offenders from committing capital crimes, thus protecting society. Incapacitation is also a significant point. The death penalty permanently removes dangerous individuals from society, ensuring they cannot commit further crimes. This is especially important in cases where there is a risk of reoffending or escape. Supporters also highlight the legal safeguards in place. They argue that modern legal systems have developed thorough procedures and appeals to minimize errors, ensuring that only those truly deserving of the death penalty are executed. On the other hand, opponents of the death penalty raise several critical concerns. One major argument is the risk of wrongful execution. No legal system is perfect, and mistakes can lead to innocent people being put to death. The irreversible nature of the death penalty means that any error is catastrophic. Additionally, critics argue that the death penalty does not effectively deter crime. Research generally shows that it does not prevent crime more than life imprisonment. Many offenders commit crimes impulsively or under the influence of substances, making the threat of execution ineffective. Cost is another important factor. Contrary to popular belief, the death penalty can be more expensive than life imprisonment. The lengthy appeals process and the resources required to ensure fair trials make it a costly burden on the justice system. Concerns about cruel and unusual punishment also arise. Some argue that certain methods of execution can cause prolonged suffering, which raises questions about constitutional protections. Finally, there are moral and ethical concerns. Many believe that the state should not be involved in taking lives. They argue that the justice system should focus on rehabilitation and correction rather than retribution. In the context of true crime and criminology, these legal arguments reflected ongoing debates about how society balances punishment, justice, and rehabilitation. While the death penalty may provide a sense of finality for serious crimes, concerns about fairness and the risk of irreversible error continue to fuel opposition. The societal impact of the death penalty also shapes public perceptions of justice and the responsibilities of the criminal justice system.